What's up, folks? Welcome to another episode of the Top 10 series. I'm your host, Mike, and I'm joined again by the same partner in crime. What we did the last time, the full ranking discography of the American heavy metal hard rock band Dokken. Yannis, the loner, is here.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Mike. Thanks for having me here again.
So tell me about it.
Okay, it was very tough.
It was.
I didn't expect it to be that tough, actually. You remember last time we did Pretty Maids, and it was so simple
It
because
was easier.
we needed like 10 songs, and I already had like nine. So it was like, it was quite simple. Here, it was so tough. It took me a couple of days listening to the whole discography again. I even gave a second chance to what was the name? Shadow Life. Uh,
But your opinion didn't change, I
no, no,
suppose.
no, it didn't change at all. Actually, it's even worse than. But the point is that I listened again and again to most all of the songs. There are some hidden. There are some like amazing songs that are not like the huge hit or something.
Mhm.
Um, in general, a very good band. Now that I listen to to the whole discography again and again, I really appreciate also George Lynch and of course Don Dokken.
I had similar issues. I was pretty sure and certain for about 6, 7 songs. Then it was chaos, and I was like, this one should go or this one should go. I went with my gut in the end. There are gonna be some surprises for you, definitely. But listening to the whole discography again, it's not Dokken is not a 3 band discography band.
Oh
I
no.
think they have 3 albums close to perfection and another 3 very solid ones. There are also 2 trust albums for me. We said it in the last time. The Away, wait, what was the name? Sorrow Life, and the last one was uh,
Uh,
the one with Norum.
oh
Uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah. What was the name? Give me
Away
a
from
second.
Home. No,
Uh,
Away from Home or
with Norum, I think it was Long Way Home.
Long Way Home. Long Way Home.
That was not a terrible album actually, but
Uh,
I agree it's not Dokken in that sense.
Long Way Home. Yeah.
I agree it's not Dokken, but it's not a terrible album. Not solid though, not solid. Not an album that I would be proud of for sure.
All right. Anyways, we're gonna take again turns. Before we start with the top 10, I suppose we have prepared some honorable mentions, right?
Yes. And I'm going to surprise you here. First of all, before the honorable mentions, I have to say that Paris is Burning and Mr. Scary
Hmm.
both are amazing songs, but I didn't include them into my top 10 because one is like an instrumental, so it's a little bit weird. Amazing song, amazing solo. George Lynch as a guitarist, shows here his talent. And Paris is Burning because it's a live recording. I could only find the live recording. I love it, right? But for this reason, I didn't include it into my top 10 list.
And neither to the honorable mentions. These are extra.
Right, it's like extra. So I have 10 plus 5 plus 2.
Okay. All
It
right.
was tough.
All
It
right.
was tough.
So let's start very fast with the honorable mentions. I have also
Okay.
5. Shoot.
Question.
Yeah.
Should we go the straightforward from 15 up to 11?
I mean, we can honorable mentions. We can, sure.
All right. So and I'm going to surprise you with one song for sure. So
Let's go.
15, Gypsy.
Ooh, all
I,
right.
I like it so much.
The intro song from the latest album, eh?
Right. I
The
love
pa-
it.
the parody video clip.
Uh, with a fugitive, right? I don't know why, but I love it.
Yeah,
Gypsy.
sorry. Fugitive was the video clip.
The fugitive is
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
yes.
Sorry, my
Gypsy is
bad.
the second song, I think, or the third, something like that.
Yeah.
It's an amazing song. I love it so much. I love the energy. I love the whole thing. Number 14, now you will be shocked. Stop Fighting Love.
Okay.
Again, I like this aggressive, this very Dokken style of hard rock. I will impress you with number 13 for sure. You're not expecting that, and most everyone will hate me for that. Dream Warriors.
Dream Warriors. It's
It's not in my top 10,
okay. It is in
right?
mine.
It is in yours?
Oh, absolutely.
Of course. Number 12, it's one of my favorite acoustic songs from Dokken, Nothing Left to Say
Okay, solid.
from Dysfunctional. I really, really, really like this song. And number 11, I was shocked because last time I don't think that I gave it, a chance. It's the song Santa Fe.
So two out of five are from the latest album.
Yes,
Santa Fe is the goodbye. Very, very nice song. Very, very.
it's I was like I listened to the song and the lyrics and I was like, whoa, whoa. I was working actually while I was listening to the whole thing and I stopped everything. I was like, okay, again, repeat. I need to enjoy that. That's an beautiful song. Unfortunately, it couldn't be to my top 10, right? But definitely deserves
An
to be
honorable
mentioned
mention.
here. Because if you think about it, it's what you said. It's the last album, like 2, 3 years ago, and they closed their career with this Santa Fe. I don't think it's the last album. Most likely, Dokken said he's opening to having another one with George Lynch, if George Lynch also wants to. So I hope that we will have one more album or maybe one more song, the goodbye song from Dokken.
All right. Okay, my number 15,
Hmm.
Paris is Burning. It's not in the top 10 because it's a live song.
Okay,
George
I
Lynch
agree.
is killing it. Great. It's actually very nice. I like the quality of the sound and everything.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Great
Yeah, that's
guitars, nice vocal lines, nice screams, everything.
yeah. The mastering is amazing.
Number 14 from the latest album, Over the Mountain.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's my favorite from the latest album.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 13. I actually thought that this song is gonna be in the very very, I would say, top 8. In the end, it
Okay.
didn't make it. Heaven Sent, my favorite George Lynch solo by far in the whole
Oh, you mentioned that
discography.
last time. Yeah.
The song is kind of slow, kind of boring a little bit,
Yeah.
but deserves an honorable mention just because of this freaking insane solo.
Okay.
Number 12, I had to pay my respects to Rep Beach. So, from Erase the Slate, I picked my favorite one, Voice of the Soul, with the very nice groovy riffs and the backing vocals in the chorus that becomes way, way more explosive and very nice, heavy riff. Rep Beach is a killer, one of the
Yeah.
few people
That's a
who.
very good song. I agree.
And number 11, and there it starts the problems because I had I had 11 songs and I just didn't know which one I'm going to leave out. So I decided I'm gonna go with The Hunter.
Oh, that's a cool song. It was also in my top 20 list, and I'm like, should I?
On
So
these
all the
lonely
songs that you
streets
said,
again, did you? I'm a hunter. Yeah, it's searching for the truth, and I may
that's a
never
very nice
find.
song, actually. Yeah, it was in my top 20. I see my top 20. No, top 30. It was impossible to
Top
choose 10.
100, 99, 98.
It was impossible to choose just 10. It
Yeah,
was so hard.
it was. It was actually one of the hardest, I have to say. All right,
Okay.
we are done with the honorable mentions. Before we start with top 10, I just want to say to our viewers, guys, let us know in the comments what is your top 10 from the Dokken. Remember that this is our top 10, our favorite Dokken songs. There is no right or wrong answer. Feel free to like, subscribe, share the video so we can grow as a community and let us know what other bands you would like to see in the future. So, thank you for tuning in and let's start the top 10, Yannis. What
Okay.
Okay,
Number
I,
10.
I I will ask you again. How many songs you think we're gonna have in common?
One, two, three, four, five, six. Six for sure.
Six for sure.
100%. If not, and I'm pretty sure we will have the top three. If not, I don't know.
Wait, I'm gonna say one, two, three, four, maybe five. Six if we are Kolofardi. If we are extremely lucky.
No,
But
I think six is the magical number here. We will definitely have six. If not, there is something wrong with you.
all right,
All
the stage
right.
is yours.
All right. Number 10, standing.
In the shadows.
Nope.
Sta-
Standing on the outside.
okay.
I love it. Don't ask why. It's one of my favorite songs. Of course, not top, three, but definitely deserves to be in my top 10 list. I love it.
I mean,
I
it's
love it.
a good song. Good song. No
I
hate
love
there.
it. Melody, guitars, everything, everything, everything.
I didn't see that coming.
Haha. So we have one not in common. All right.
I'm gonna surprise you with number 10. I
Okay.
actually never thought that it's gonna make it, but it did. So you mentioned Santa Fe.
Yeah.
This very acoustic, mellow sound that it's not typical Dokken, but it shows the quality of Don that he can actually sing this.
Hmm.
So from the worst album, Shadow Life, Bitter
Bitter.
Regret.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it actually made it to my list as last one. Such a melancholic.
It's a
Di-
very good song. It's the only song that I could listen from that album.
yeah,
And to be honest, when I was creating the top list, I said, okay, let's have one song from each album. This is not possible. It doesn't
no,
work.
it doesn't work.
But I did it like that in the beginning. That's how I started working on that. And that song was also in the list. But then it didn't even make it to my top 20.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
But it's a very good song, huh? Don't get me wrong.
yeah, I can listen to it like forever. It melancholic, depressive, nice lyrics. Another aspect of Don's voice that I like a lot. You
Agree.
don't see it so often, so it's very unique. It made it as a top 10. I don't want to go
Good.
higher. It's a good spot. Imagine like whole discography, 12 albums. I mean,
Yeah,
top
yeah,
10.
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
great spot to be.
I agree. I agree.
So okay,
Okay. Second song. Sorry, number nine, actually. Shadows of Life.
okay. I
Wait, that's it?
yes.
You don't like that song?
I do. I like many more songs. It wouldn't make top 25 this one for sure.
Yeah, it's a super cool song.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool, but it's not a
No, no, no.
masterpiece like the ones I have here.
No, this is for me. This is okay. Um, just for context, this was I told you Dysfunctional was the first album that I ever bought from Dokken, right? And best of. And that song immediately stuck. I listened it once, and then I was singing. Wherever I would go, I would have that melody. So it was impossible for me not to have it in the top 10. Like other people I've heard, they love the song "Still I'm Sad," right? It's not in my top 20, but I know it's a good song, right? But you know what I'm trying to say is that we don't have the same experiences. So
For sure.
yeah, unfortunately, Shadows of Life. Okay.
Okay, okay. Number 9, the first big major power ballad from Dokken, Alone Again. It has to be in the top 10. It's a great song, great emotional, with hard riff and also clean. It starts clean and then it goes to distortion. Nice feels in between that it says, I'm alone again without you. And the guitar is doing ta na 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 na. Nice riffs in between. Great solo as well.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's a huge Dokken hit for a reason. So it had to be in my top 10. It's number 9.
Interesting enough, this is a 1984 song, right? It was on the Tooth and Nail, right? Yes,
Tooth
Tooth and
and
Nail.
Nail, close to the end.
Yeah,
Uh,
it was like the ninth,
yes.
the
And
ninth
I
song.
put it in ninth because I wanted to honor Tooth and Nail.
Okay, well, okay, good. Um, that's a very good song, very solid. The melody is amazing.
1984.
Yes. What
Yes,
did I say?
94.
Oh, sorry, 84,
84, yes,
84.
yes, yes.
So, and that's why the production is a little bit more raw, and I like it so much. So
It
you
is.
can listen just one guitar, right in the center. I love it. I love it. I love it. And the sound is very good. The lyrics are okay,
Yeah.
right? It's a catchy, it's like more. I mean, it's a ballad, right? About breakups or whatever. It's a beautiful song. I'm with you. Okay,
It's your turn.
my turn for number eight. It's not love. You don't have that either?
I don't,
Man,
but I like it. I like it a lot.
this is a super cool song.
It is.
The chorus, the riff, and actually the verse is also awesome, but the chorus, it's super cool, super nice.
I mean, it is. It is.
But it's not in your top, not even in your top 20, nothing.
It would be hard to say actually. You know, even if we did top 25, it would be hard.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. It was hard for me to pick 30.
It's interesting actually.
And sometimes, you don't want to go with a trend and say only the hits, right? You want to say what actually what's your favorite,
You
not what
know,
people believe it's a good song, right? So that's why I put Shadows of Life. Most people will say I mean it's a good song, right? But not one of my favorites. Yeah, it is one of my favorite songs.
look, you usually the hits are great songs, but it's not a law.
I agree. I agree. I agree.
My
Okay.
number nine, I just realized that my number eight is again from Tooth and Nail. So this is a hit. This is a classic Dokken sound. I'm talking about Into the Fire,
Oh, awesome.
which is a very a lot of MTV
Exposure.
playtime
Yeah, yeah.
exposure.
This is my number seven, so we can talk about that.
Ah, all right. So great intro, great verse. Surprisingly, in the chorus, the song drops a little bit. It's not
Ah,
that
come on.
dynamic.
Into the fire.
Ta-ta-ta-tan.
Come on, it's awesome. It's awesome.
I mean, yeah, it's my number eight. So I mean, it's great. It's just you are
I cannot
expect.
find I cannot find anything bad to say about this song. I love it. I
Yeah.
think it's one of the most beautiful songs from Tooth and Nail, together with Alone Again. But you're right. We have two songs from Tooth and Nail, both of us.
Oh, yeah,
I've only mentioned one, so the second one's coming.
yeah. It's um.
Okay, you're number seven now.
So this is the biggest surprise.
Oh, Shadow Life. Let's go.
No, if I would cut myself first and then. I just want to remember from. Yeah, it's from Lightning Strikes Again.
That's a cool album. Yes.
So this is probably the biggest surprise in the whole top
Hey,
10.
don't say it, huh? Don't say it.
Uh, it's Oasis.
Oh, you mentioned that last time.
I did, didn't I?
Yes, you mentioned, you said that it's one of your favorite songs.
There is something about this song. I don't know. It's the heavy riff. It's that Don is singing and Levin is replying on the guitars with legato style. I don't know. It's heavier side. It's catchy.
Look, man, this is a very good album in general,
It is. It is. I
right?
think it
But,
was my number five. I think.
okay, I don't remember where Lightning Strikes Again. Same, number four for me.
Y-
But like standing on the outside, I already mentioned that it's my number 10, right? It's there. Oasis, it was in my potential. But I mean, this fire, the last song,
Mm-hmm.
made it to my top 20.
Oh. Oh.
I mean, and not only that, Hard to Stone, I liked, okay, not top 20, but I really like. Oasis was there, top 30. Point of No Return, I liked. Give Me a Reason. Oh, come on, that's awesome. It's a very solid
Judgment Day.
album.
Judgment Day is also great. Don't wanna
Judgment
think
Day.
about
Yeah,
you on
not not
Judgment Day.
not one of my favorite. Definitely a good song, but not one of my favorites. But yes, I agree. This is a very solid album. In 2008.
I
Okay.
mean, I catch myself digging into Oasis so much more than Alone Again and Into the Fire. Probably because I've listened to them so much.
True, it's also the gap, the generation gap that we have. So it could be also that
But
because
yeah.
I mean, think about it. We grew up listening to, I mean, different bands. So it's also this thing when you grow up, some songs stick. For example, I have a friend who loves Motley Crue, right?
Hmm.
And when we discuss about Motley Crue and their discography, which in the 90s is like trash. You cannot listen to a single song, not just anyway. So he says, Yanis, I cannot do that. I was 15 years old when I bought their first, album, and it stuck. And no matter what, I will always love them, etc., etc. It's it is what it is. But for me, as you said, yeah, which were the songs that you mentioned? Alone Again and
Into the
Into the
Fire.
Fire. Yeah, I mean
These are
these.
masterpieces, Dokken masterpieces.
I agree. I agree. Are you ready for my number six? Now I will surprise you because I'm pretty sure you expected to be higher. It was a tough decision.
Phew.
Breaking the Chains.
All right.
It's one of my favorite songs from the Breaking the Chains album. I really like this 81 sound, really like this raw, aggressive sound in general. There are two songs that I really love from that album, right? The first one and the last one. Uh, Paris is Burning because it's live. I just put it in honorable mention or even. But I wanted one song from here, and there were like basic a couple of songs that I like here, but nothing compared to Breaking the Chains. Breaking the Chains is one of my all-time favorite. It's most likely because it's one of the the first songs that I heard from Dokken, if not the first, because I had like a best and the dysfunctional album. So yeah, I love it. Is it in your top 10?
It's not.
Oh, so definitely not six. Okay.
So it's not in my top 10, but it's funny because it's actually what I got attracted to Dokken sound. It was the first song I've listened from Dokken. And I said, okay, this is a band I want to search. But it's a little bit outdated. That's the only reason it's not in my top 15.
Yeah,
It would
that's
be in my
interesting.
top 20 because of the
Okay.
sentimental reasons. But
It depends on how you see it, right? But for me, it's not outdated. I don't find it outdated.
I mean, production wise, the, that it's a,
For
it's
81, this is very solid. The production is very solid. But of course, right, it's 81. So solid in terms of 81, whatever. Yeah, you have a point. Although I really like this crazy rough sound that they had back then. The first half of period of this 80s is like really cool.
But if I compare the two debut albums from Dokken and Pretty Mage, I think song wise, because the production wise is raw in both albums, for me, Dokken kicks their asses in
I, I I
debut album.
respectfully disagree. I respectfully disagree. There is the first album from Pretty Maids for me is amazing
And still, you had it very low in your list.
because I mean there are other albums that are like crazy,
Better.
right? Future World, Spooked, Pandemonium. You can't, but it's a very good album.
You had it outside of the top 10, I think.
I can't remember right now, but it could be. Could
It
be.
could
I
be.
mean, I can think about it. Scream, Spook, no, Scream, Spooked, Future World. What's the other? Partners in Crime. What was it? The name?
Jump the Gun,
Have the Gun, right?
Pandemonium.
Oh, anything worth doing is worth overdoing. Five. Are you sure I have it?
I
Oh, Carpe Diem.
uh,
Are you sure I had it?
I mean the podcast is there. We can check it
Yeah, we can
anytime we
check
want.
because I'm pretty sure it's like in,
Maybe 9 it was.
yeah, but top 10 for sure.
Okay.
If not, I apologize.
All
All
right.
right, number six I mentioned.
Yeah. My number 6 is one of now we are going to the typical like my top 6 it was It was fixed with maybe one exception. So, baby, I'm a prisoner.
Yeah.
Whoa, chain my love. I don't know what is this with chains and love and everything. I've read it in some interview that Don was really into these kind of things. I don't know, but
No idea.
Prisoner, it's amazing.
Prisoner is good. It's
Prisoner,
good. It was in
Prisoner.
my top 20.
Oh, so it's not in your top 10.
Nope.
Wow. So Prisoner is fun. Prisoner is great, typical nice Dokken sound with nice riffs, nice vocals, nice solo. It has everything.
Sure, sure.
So top six. I thought
Not
it's
for
gonna.
me. It misses this aggressive thing that I like. I will tell you later. You will see.
It's not aggressive. That is true. It's not an aggressive. It's not a heavy tune.
Mm, mm. That's the only issue that I have with that song. I mean, I like it, right? But I prefer some other. And that's the beauty, right? Where we discuss, we have different, which is interesting because right now we only have two common songs.
We have. Wait. We have
Into
in.
the Fire so far, the only one.
Uh huh. Okay.
But you mentioned one that I have later on, so I
Okay.
can.
I'll probably alone again. It's gonna be. Yeah. Anyways, number five is yours now.
In My Dreams,
In my dreams, a killer.
killer song. In My Dreams. I mean, I love the intro, right? How it starts.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Backing
That's-
vocals everywhere in your
Yes,
headphones, right, left, everywhere.
it's super cool, super cool. And everything is nice. I mean, the verse, right? The only thing that it's not perfect is the lyrics here, right? It's a little bit immature.
Okay.
But don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining or I'm not saying that this song is not good. No, 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 no. I'm just saying that lyric wise, it's not like the song that you would listen and think about life uh, or about your problems or you know
Yeah.
philosophy of whatever. It's a song that you would listen, to have fun and enjoy and listen to the solo. The
I mean,
guitar
I
work is
mean, the
amazing.
solo is a
Yeah, yeah,
fucking killer.
the guitar in general in this song is amazing. The rhythm guitar is also amazing.
Da-da-da-da-dun, dun,
It's super
da-da-dun,
cool. It's super, and
da-da-dun.
the passion that you can hear. I mean, you can give me guitar, I can play the same thing, but it doesn't sound the same. That's the beauty.
Yeah,
And I hope it's in your list too.
absolutely.
Ah, okay, okay. So we have a third one. Cool.
So now it's the second surprise in my top 10. But
Uh-huh.
man, I love this song so much. Uh, from the album Broken Bones, Yannis.
Whoa, wait, wait, wait. Broken Bones. I will tell you which one it is. Huh? Don't say anything. I will tell you. You like. Uh, holy smoke, that stuff.
Yeah.
Can't fight this love. No.
No.
Broken Bones.
No.
Best of me.
Yes.
Yep, yep. That's a good, good, good. It was in my top 22, 25 or something. I can remember. But yes,
A killer intro riff.
it's super cool.
A I love. This is probably my favorite song with Levin
Oh, you mean in
because
general with okay?
yes, and the reason is I love the way the guitar replies to the vocals in this song. I don't know if you can remember.
Not right now, but I wrote here that it is one of the best of this album, if not the best of this decade. Well, they only had this album
I-
in
for
2010.
example, when Don is singing, uh, fuck, it's very hard to do it with the mouth. If
No, no, no. I see your point. But here, from this album, I had this one together with Burning Tears,
hmm
and for the last time, these three songs were like into my top 30.
okay,
All three of
Broken
them.
Bones, we had it in number five
Yep, yep,
in
yep,
the
yep.
ranking.
Because there are so many, many good songs, but I couldn't find, a place. No, there is not none in my list, in my top 10 list.
Okay,
Interesting.
but it's interesting that the album was it came out in 2012, if I'm not
Right.
mistaken,
2012, right.
and it's actually I don't want to say Well, actually, I can say it's a way more modern album, and it's a killer album.
But at the same time, it's very Dokken.
It is very Dokken, and
That's
I
very weird.
again the my second favorite from this album. It's not a Dokken song. It's the Today from
Okay. The
Jefferson
ballad.
Airplane. The
Right, right.
cover. Oh man, I love it. So best of me. Uh, Great vocals, a little bit vocal wise. It reminds me with the backing vocals in the chorus of the Voice of the Soul that the band is covering
Ah,
Dawn a little bit in the style. I
mhm.
like this a lot. So killer intro and everything. And as I said, something very, very nice that Levin is doing is replying to the vocals. Na 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 na, my sons haven't done, And then the guitar is going na 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 na. These little small phrases in between.
Right, 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 right. They
And
can make a huge change. I know, I know.
so this is the second surprise. There are no more surprises here. The top four is like very, very solid.
I think not for me. Only the top three is very solid. So number four, I'm pretty sure you will be shocked. Change the world.
Really?
It's one of my favorite Dokken songs. I love the chorus.
I
I love the
can
melody.
change the world.
I love the lyrics, first of all. And you see the difference between old and new Dokken. The lyrics, much more mature, much, like I can actually um, find myself
Get
living
get
the
get
lyrics.
lost in the lyrics.
Right, right. It's like I live his experience. While when you go back to the 80s, it's like, about love, about whatever, which makes perfect sense, don't get me wrong, right? But now I think,
Glam. It was glam.
no, I wouldn't call them glam. I mean, yeah.
I mean, the looks were glam.
Oh, definitely. But what is glam? I'm always, confusing these terms because I don't like glam or sleaze rock or all these things. For me, Dokken are classic hard rock.
Heavy metal class, hard rock. Yeah.
Heavy metal, I would call them in the 80s. And then when they actually try to divide, this kind of melodic heavy metal with a classical metal like Maiden, Metallica, and stuff like that, they created this hard rock. And then for some reason, they wanted to create all these subcategories like glam, sleaze, hair metal, whatever. I disagree with all of them, but it doesn't matter. For me, this is classical hard rock, like Scorpions, classical hard rock.
But more darker, heavier than Scorpions.
That's why, not necessarily. I mean, if you listen to Scorpions, the first three, four albums, they are dark. They are dark. Of course, the Dokken are a little bit more aggressive with the guitars and this interesting. I mean, I don't want to talk about musical theory here, with what George Lynch does all the time with not all the time, most of the times, for the most beautiful riffs from fifth, he goes to the sixth and stuff and goes back. It's super cool, super cool, and that's something that Scorpions don't do, right? They are a little bit more melodic in that sense, but they have their dark side too.
Okay.
Anyway, change the word number four. I love it, no matter what you say.
My number four is Dream Warriors.
Okay, it was my honorable mention. I have to admit, yes, beautiful song.
Eh, I love the riff. But I love the solo here as well. Dream Warriors is probably my third favorite solo behind Heaven Sent and In My Dreams. Great stuff. The video clip is parody George Lynn coming out with a skull guitar from the wall and the girl screaming, ah, it's
Don't get me started with this. Yeah, I will not. I will not.
so that's why I said glam because of the looks. I mean,
For this song, definitely, Glam is a
yeah.
very, very, very good title for this. Yes.
So this song is actually played in a movie, right?
Yes, that's true. It's a cool
But
song.
but I mean the intro, tan tan tan
It's.
tan tan tan
I'm sorry. No matter what you
tararam.
say, I cannot change any.
I mean,
Cannot
I
stop.
like the mystery. I like the mystery around it.
It's super cool. The reason why it's not in my top 10, it's the chorus.
Really?
Yeah, and
Catchy,
the lyrics, come
catchy.
on, we're the Dream Warriors. Come on,
Dan, dan.
come on. Don't get me wrong, awesome. And I have it in my best of, I have it in my
Yeah, you do.
phone actually, and I listen to that song. But I prefer Change the World, this kind of songs.
Okay, legit.
Number
And
three, we have already mentioned. I will just mention it's Alone Again. I love it.
isn't it beautiful?
It's one of the most beautiful and characteristic songs from Dokken. It characterizes Dokken so well. If someone says, okay, Dokken, what is for you? I would say Alone Again and maybe in my, not in maybe, in my dreams. These two
The
songs,
classics.
these songs, I mean, but if you want the classical thing about like more aggressive, I would definitely say a couple of songs that we haven't mentioned yet, but also Mr. Scary, because this is where George Lynch does this magical trick with the guitar that we mentioned before. Um, anyway, and it's very, very Dokken thing, right? In all the albums, there's at least one song. Even when George Lynch is not the guitarist, you will you will have a song that has this tricky thing with the riff in the guitar, which is cool.
All right. My number three is Standing in the Shadows, of course.
That's my number two, so we can talk about it together.
Let's talk about the screams in the end that Don is
Oh, come
doing.
on. That's not the
Standing in
most
the shadow.
that's not the most beautiful part of the song. It spices up, of course. It's awesome. But I mean, what this song is a masterpiece.
It is.
Intro, intro,
Intro.
verse.
There's.
Even the lyrics are awesome.
Yes.
The chorus, the solo, everything. And in the end, like you said,
He
it's
was
like
standing in the
the
shadow.
screams. This is
Yeah, yeah,
no
yeah.
matter what we say, we will not do justice. It's
Top three, easy. It was easy.
oh for sure. That was the easiest part. Yeah, I agree.
And my number two, we actually mentioned it already, Yannis. So, in my dreams.
In my oh yes. Oh, that's your number two. Okay.
In my dreams is like, it's what is Dokken. Like,
In my dreams, I think that's it.
and
It's
and actually in my dreams was from the album Under Lock and Key, which is was 85. I don't
yes.
remember if and I will have to check it actually if
Mhm.
Jeff Pilson was in this album or in the next, but I think he was in the next. Let's see.
Most likely in the next, but I cannot be sure. I cannot be certain.
I remember that I think he.
Man, this album, Under Lock and Key.
Wait, you know what I can do actually? Dokken discography, and I will tell you exactly if he was under lock and key. But I don't think he was because I actually don't remember right now. So, personnel. Oh, he was actually because you know
Oh,
why I'm thinking. I thought about it. So he wasn't. He wasn't in the. Yeah, he wasn't in the Tooth and Nail. Oh, wait, what? He was in the Tooth and Nail. Now I'm shocked.
84, really?
Wait, what? Now I'm kind of fucked up.
Okay, I'm also confused because I thought he joined later.
I actually thought he joined later as well. Uh,
But we can check, no? And so you checked and you are 100% sure.
because this, what was his name? Juan Crucier. He was before that. He was in Breaking the Chains for sure. Uh, yeah, he joined Tooth and Nail. Jeff Pilson. Okay, Jeff Pilson Yanis is a phenomenal bassist
Oh, yeah, yeah,
who
yeah.
provides such a beautiful backing vocals in Bitter Regret. For example, in My Dreams, he's all over the place.
Yeah, remind me if I'm not mistaken, he played for Emerson Lake and Palmer, correct?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Because you can see lots of cover songs from Dokken.
Hmm.
right? So, for example, what was the song from Dysfunctional? Not Nothing Left to Say, the other one, the ballad, come on, from the beginning, which is super cool. Um, so I think Jeff Wilson was. I mean, we can check, of course, but I know that he played for lots of bands like Dio also. No,
Yes, he played with Dio. Plus he played with. I don't know if you knew that, Bob. What was the name? I know because you are in love with them. With he was playing live with Foreigner.
Ooh, okay,
Yes.
okay, all
Plus he
right.
has.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
He also played in one album from George Lynch. Now I don't remember. Never mind. Also, Revolution Saints he's playing now. Also, Iconic and Black Swan, if I'm not mistaken.
Wait, Revolution Saints? Oh yes, of course, with Castronova. Right. That's a super cool band.
So in my dreams, it had to
A,
be.
a band where the drummer sings, huh?
I mean Castronovo, just to spend like 5 seconds here. I mean phenomenal rock drummer, but
Wait.
that voice
Oh, I love his voice.
I love.
But wasn't he the drummer for? First of all, he played for Hardline.
Yes, then he played I think for Bad English.
Bad English, really? I thought it was Journey or something.
Journey he's now.
And he played for many years in Journey. Then
Castronovo Bad English, I can check.
I'm not sure. Bad English? Are you sure? It could be. Could be.
Yes, Bad English, Hardline and Journey. Yes. I remember right.
Okay, but with Hardline too, if you haven't listened to Hardline, you have to. The first couple of albums are like
I have, and I actually like, but I haven't made a deep dive. But there are some songs that I dig.
hot cherry, huh? That's a cool, and you know it's not theirs.
Really,
Oh yeah, it's a cover from back in the 80s. I think it's a Greek guy who actually wrote it. I can't remember the name, but I have his album. It's awesome, American Greek, I mean, right? And it's awesome, more rock and pop, but it's super cool, and his voice is so cool. Anyway, and that's the beauty. They found this masterpiece and they made it into like, phew, uh, I cannot even find words to describe Hot Cherry. It's one of my favorite songs. Anyway, and now let's go to number one. Huh?
yeah. My favorite from Hardline is Fever Dreams.
Fever Dreams is amazing. Their comeback. If you want to talk about the Hardline, I need to just say that Johnny Gioeli is one of my favorite voices in hard rock history ever, ever,
Really? Wow, that's
ever.
a statement.
It's not just Hardline, right? He also played for so many bands. And I love it because he's such a modest and cool guy. I love him. I mean, he's definitely in my top 10.
And also
Okay.
the keyboard player he's participated in
Oh,
so many projects. Alessandro Del Vecchio,
right. And he's a bass player at some bands, no?
also a guitar player
A
in
guitar player,
others.
correct. But for vocals, if I had to choose the okay, let's before we go to number one, let's have like a small break. 10 best vocalists of all time for you, hard rock.
Oh come on now, no,
Come on.
this should be an idea for a next podcast. Top 10 guitarists, top 10 voices.
Okay.
But if you want my top three voices
Top three.
ever, top three,
Okay.
number one is by far David Coverdale,
Okay.
by far. Number two is by far Steve Perry,
Okay.
Journey. And number three, mm,
That's a very tough question.
maybe Dio, maybe Jolene Turner, maybe
Dio, I put him more heavy, right? Not hard rock, but you have a point. If we also involve Dio or Bruce Dickinson or Klaus.
I pay if we yeah if we're talking for hard rock. Okay, Journey is not hard rock.
Yeah,
I'm just talking
or
generally.
AOR, so it's okay.
Arena rock.
Right, AOR, whatever.
uh, I mean, I respect Freddie Mercury. I think it's the best voice ever existed, but I don't like Queen. I just don't like Queen.
You're kidding me.
No, I don't. I don't. I don't like Queen. I don't like the sound, and I don't like anything.
Okay.
I mean,
I think we have a gap, a generation gap.
huge respect to the history, huge respect to the voice.
No, I understand your point. You cannot. I
Uh,
mean,
I
I
mean,
can.
for me, Brian May, guitar wise, I'm not thrilled. I cannot get excited. No way. No way.
It's okay. It's okay. I get excited by their songs, the way they the way they recorded the albums. If you know the history a little bit, the way
I've seen also
um,
the movie, which was
the
actually
movie said they say that it does not
reflect.
actually correspond to the truth.
Okay,
Yeah, they have this weird character for Freddie Mercury that makes no sense. He was like an arrogant asshole. That's how they show him. I'm not sure if this is how it was. I mean, as far as I know, it's completely misleading. But I mean, if you haven't, I'm not talking about their classical, amazing, top 10 songs. Deep dive, and you will be shocked. Go and listen to the song "Death on Two Legs." I mean, you love Dream Theater, right?
very very much.
Okay, so these guys were like the beginning of everything. This progressive kind of yeah, no, also yes. I
I
mean,
mean,
there's so many great bands. No, no.
yes, Asia, Genesis.
Yeah, you have a point. No, I cannot just say that they created everything. You're right. But anyway, but for me, the
Or,
top 10
or
voices, well,
Steve Lee, Steve Lee.
impossible not to include Steve Lee, no?
But I don't know if it's top three because I haven't done Gotthard very deep dive as well. I
No, I
know.
don't think there exists another guy who could sing like that in a live performance better than the CD. So Steve Lee is definitely top three.
Okay,
Another one that you didn't mention, and I am a little bit upset, is Mike Matijevich from Steelheart.
I was about to say, but for me, Matijevic vocal wise, he is top three vocal wise.
No, okay.
Even nowadays, he's doing
Yes,
insane stuff with his voice. But
yes.
as a band, Still Hard is
The
nothing.
history, respect the history here. There was a reason why they disbanded back in 92. You
He
know
had
the story, right?
he had the accident.
Right. Right. He had the accident, and because of that, he lost his voice. He was like in a coma or something, I can remember, but he
Yes.
couldn't sing. So the other guys took the money that they earned with the two first albums. And I know one guy bought a farm somewhere in the US, another guy did something else. And when Mike was ready to come back, he reached out, and these guys were like, they turned the page, they were doing something else. And that's why the third album,
It's called
Wait,
Wait.
it's super, super cool album because you can not listen to Steelheart. It's something else, but it's so beautiful and melancholic. Anyway, um,
Matejevic super.
definitely Matijevic, Steve Lee, Joeli. I mean, I cannot exclude Macaulay.
Macaulay?
Yeah, you have to listen to MSG back in late 80s, early 90s. I mean, I'm pretty sure you know the song Nightmare.
Doesn't ring a bell right now, but
Okay, tomorrow morning, homework.
but you're not gonna mention Coverdale.
Not in my top three, no.
Wow.
Top, yeah, great, top 10 for sure, right? But there's so many, right? David Coverdale for sure is there. Don't get me wrong, for sure. But there are so, I mean, Coverdale, Steve Lee. We're talking about hard rock, and I'm not sure if I want to. I'm a little bit more romantic when it comes to Whitesnake. I really like their first um, albums. I really like North Winds, his solo album. Uh, and in 1999, what was the album from Whitesnake? Which is like David Coverdale's Whitesnake.
Restless Heart.
Yes, I love this album. This wasn't supposed to be a Whitesnake album. Again, it was supposed to be a Coverdale album, but the company insisted to put like the name Whitesnake there. What else? Then the next one, his what was it? Too Many Tears. What was it? His personal albums. I love. With White Snake, for me, I stop. Slip of the tongue I include, and then I stop.
Shame on you, Yannis.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Restless Heart, like I said, I love, but I consider it as white as David Coverdale, not White Snake.
Good to be bad, best of the best,
Good and
forevermore.
bad, I like, but no, no, sorry, no. 87 is much better.
Of course, this.
That's what I'm saying. 87, slip of the tongue, and then you go back to, I mean, Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City. That's a song.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay,
So
back to
let's go
Dokken
to
number
number
one.
one from Dokken, which is, we definitely agree. I have already circled it because it's both of us.
O-
Kiss Off.
No way.
What do you mean, no way? It's not your bet.
Kiss of Death is not even in my top 25.
I quit. No, really. What's wrong with you?
With me, what's wrong with you? Number one is obviously. Come on, say it.
What is number one? I don't know.
Don't tell me that love is gone. Never unchain the night.
Oh, shoot me. I totally forgot Unchained the Night. Ah, come on.
Ah,
Gee.
Yannis. And I'm like, where the fuck is Unchained the Night? Okay, let's do the podcast. Let's go.
Man, I totally Ah, okay. So, if I had to man, I totally forgot. Okay, I would take away Shadows of Life and put Unchained the Night.
At least it made it to the top 10.
Top 10, top. No, no, no. Wait. And then I would have to reshuffle a little bit. It's definitely higher.
Unchained the Night is a freaking masterpiece.
But wait, you didn't include Kiss of Death at all in your top 25. For me, it's one of the best, if not the best song. I insist that Kiss of Death is, I prefer it from Unchained. Of course, Unchained the Night is awesome, but I prefer Kiss of Death. So I would put Kiss of Death, Standing in the Shadows, Alone Again. I would put Unchained the Night as number four.
Okay,
Change
that's
the Word.
great.
Change the Word number five. Six in My Dreams. Breaking the Chain seven. Into the Fire eight.
What's a
Nine Standing on the Outside. And now I need a 10. Maybe it's not love.
what a solid list you got there.
Cool one, but man, I feel so bad. I forgot Unchained the Night.
I have Bitter Regret, Alone Again, Into the Fire, Oasis, Prisoner, Best of Me, Dream Warriors, Standing in the Shadows in My Dreams, Unchained the Nights.
Mine is a little bit more solid, as you said. Yours is a little bit more, it has,
Surprises, Bitter Regrets, Oasis, and Best of Me.
I wouldn't call them surprises because they're great songs. I would say diversity. Mine is not as diverse as yours. Mine is a little bit more like Doom, the best, plus some. I mean, Shadows of Life was the surprise that I hope to have here. And Change the World. These were the two surprises. I love both of them. That's why.
So,
To give you an idea now, I'm going to walk a little bit, and I only have Dokken, these 10 songs on my MP3 player now. So 10 songs, roughly an hour of walk. Cool
why not?
with Dokken, and I can throw away all these. Oh, not throw away, sorry, recycle.
So it was a nice discography to dive into.
Yeah, and I didn't expect it to be. When you mentioned we need to do Dokken after Pretty Mates, I was a little bit skeptical and, I was hesitating. But because it's one of your favorite bands, I said, why not? It's also a good opportunity for me to dive into
I would say
the
Dokken is
hidden
in
bands.
my top 10 bands for sure.
Oh, that's a tough one because again, it's about what you listen. When you are young enough, I started listening to hard rock, but not Dokken. So that's a tough one. But definitely a very good band, huh? Very good band. And guitarist, vocalist. Did you have the chance to listen to Blackout by Scorpions?
No.
You have to, and I really hope that one day they might release the album with Don singing because he recorded everything,
Yeah.
right? And then they kept only the backing vocals. So if that would be great, that would be awesome. Very different for sure,
Well,
right? I mean, they might want to do it for the money, right? You never know. It's going to be cool.
it's something different, you know.
Yeah, listening to an album which was from 81, right? With and everyone knows the songs with Klaus Meine, of course, amazing voice, don't get me wrong. But listening with Dokken's voice, I mean, come on, that's something cool.
I'll give you two ideas for the future.
Okay.
So we're in the end of the podcast, 55 minutes. We could do in the future Guns N' Roses, Scorpions, but they are Scorpions has a huge discography, Yannis. Like this
It's
is
a tough one.
insane.
It's a tough one.
Like this is insane. I need at least 2 3 months for Scorpions only.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time. So if you want to do something clever, I would do the following. I would do at the same time two bands and blend them together.
Hmm.
So don't say like top 10 for Guns N' Roses because they don't have 10 albums, right? Or like, I mean, it's, yeah,
No,
top
but
10 songs.
it's top
Yeah.
10 songs.
Right, right, right. But you could do something like combine two bands that are like very similar one to the other, same period of time, and um, create a list with your favorite albums, right? But based on both bands, because Guns N' Roses, I mean, we're talking about the four albums plus Skid Row with Sebastian Bach. So four albums also.
But this can be also mini podcasts, which are also fun.
Yeah, but I think it's more interesting to include two bands, right? With, like three, four albums each and try to see which one is you prefer. And Guns N' Roses and Skid Row were like, not similar, but, same face. Um, I prefer, I mean, I will not say because people will hate me, but
But killer vocalists in both bands back in the day.
uh, I agree. But if I had to choose one, there is no way that I would choose. Should I say it? Okay, Sebastian Bach is a god.
Sebastian Bach live, even back when he was in his peak, from what I've seen concerts in YouTube live, he was not good.
He was very good. The problem with Sebastian Bach is he was running up and down. He was doing some bullshit.
For that reason, not that he was out of tune or something.
Ah,
He was so much. It was like he was in ecstasy, running right and left in the whole stage, and then he's about to sing, and he doesn't have the. I mean,
but man,
this.
if you listen to, I mean, any album that he sings is amazing. But if you listen to Slave to the Grind,
eh, yeah, he's killing it.
he defines what a vocalist should be. It's so difficult to replace Sebastian Bach. That's why Skid Row are finding it so tough to come back. Huh? They did with Eric, but Eric had to leave. Also, another thing that one might want to do is like Great White. The
Huge discography as well. Huge.
well, I can close my eyes and I can tell you right now from number whatever you want up to number one, favorite songs, everything. Great White, it's Zach Russell. I mean, rest in peace. One of my all-time favorite vocalists ever.
Unique voice. Unique voice.
Sorry,
Very unique voice.
amazing voice, not just unique. Amazing. He could do whatever. And even his two solo albums are so solid, have nothing to do with hard rock, but so beautiful. Anyway, but there are so many bands. Of course, you can choose a band that has like very few albums, like Guns N' Roses, but you can blend with another band and then make it a little bit more interesting because there starts like a competition, which one you prefer.
You have a point. Let me sleep on that and let's see. We'll see.
Just think of Cinderella for albums, no? Extreme, they don't have that many albums. What else? Firehouse, not that many albums.
I just like to I just like to deep dive into a band and analyze the good and the bad without because for
Yeah, you have
example
a point because then you go into a completely different. Yeah, I see. But still,
maybe it would be better to say like whenever we're gonna analyze bands and stuff in the future to say our top 10 favorite hard rock bands and there becomes the fight without saying albums and stuff. Just say the names and then
yes,
we're just hitting each other.
yeah, we could do that definitely, definitely.
Same like with guitarists, same with vocalists.
Or you could do something else. You could also, for example, with Dokken, what we didn't do, although we mentioned, is like the personal albums, right? We did, for example, we didn't talk a lot about 1990, was it? Up from the Ashes,
Up from
Don
yes,
Dokken. Man, that's a
because this is
killer
not
album.
Dokken official discography. That's why we
Right.
didn't.
It's Don Dokken. It's not Dokken, it's Don Dokken.
Yeah.
This is a crazy album. Or Lynch Mob, the first album. Geez, that's super cool. I
The
mean,
guitar as well. I don't know if you've seen it. There is, and I think it's a maybe it's a Kramer or it's a actually
I think it was a
LTD.
Kramer back in the day. George Lynch used to play with a Kramer. I don't know if he still plays with a Kramer, but it was a Kramer, yes.
Yep.
I think Kramer was sold.
I
You,
mean, I
you
don't know.
yeah, you cannot find Kramer now. I'm not 100% sure though. Um,
They are
I
making
mean,
guitars.
definitely
They are making guitars.
Kramer now,
Of course,
but
absolutely.
maybe the name was sold. So, maybe they are building it in China or I don't know, in the Philippines or Thailand.
Well,
Definitely not.
actually, I think they're building them in US.
Oh, then it's the same. But I thought it was like for many years, I'm 100% sure they were like the factory was closed. They were not making the guitars.
I never liked this reverse headstock, anyways.
Oh, I actually played with a Kramer actually last year when I went to the studio, Sound Machine Studio in Athens, in Piraeus, actually in Greece. I didn't bring my guitar because I had to travel and I didn't want to do that. So I went to the studio and I said, "Okay, give me the guitar that you have." And this guy has a Kramer, US made, and he gave me the Kramer. I can't say that I enjoyed a lot. It's a tough one. You have to get used to it.
Yanis, if you ever touch a music man, you are never gonna play other instrument.
Ah, sorry. No.
Have you played a music man?
Tried one.
Which one?
Oh, I can remember. It was like many years ago.
Because there are many models,
I
you know.
know, I know, I know. Expensive one, if you ask that, because it was off my budget, so I knew I wouldn't be able to buy it. It was back in like 20 years ago or something. And I ended up buying. Oh, I ended up buying a Taylor electric guitar in 2008. So it was 2008. I was between a PRS, a Taylor, custom made US, etc., semi-hollow body, whatever, if you want to discuss that, and the Music Man. And the Music Man was out immediately, and then I was like between Taylor and PRS,
It depends what style you want to play as well.
hard rock.
Okay, I
I
mean,
went with Taylor. No regrets. One of the best guitars I've ever played. And super expensive, super beautiful. And I feel so bad that it's in my house in Athens, rotting somewhere, instead of having it here. So I don't know how you do it. It was very hard for me to bring the guitar here with a plane.
oh, I didn't bring it here. I bought it.
You bought it from, okay.
Yeah,
But for example, you have a base in Athens, no?
I have a bass in Athens. Yes.
Right, but why didn't you bring it? Why
I
don't you
I,
bring it?
I don't really play bass anymore.
The problem with me is that I talked to, on the phone to some uh, companies, and one said, yeah, you can, but you have to give it, with your suitcase. I'm like, no way, I'm not. They're gonna destroy the guitar. The other said, yeah, but you have to pay an extra ticket to bring it there. And I don't know. They cannot decide. So I went and I bought a new PRS here, and I'm happy with my PRS.
I don't like the necks, very thick necks.
Oh, it depends. It depends. If you take a
I
custom, then no.
I've tried. If you take a custom, I have no idea, but I've tried every single neck on the PRS, even the extremely flat, wide, thin, what they're calling it, and it's still thick as fuck.
Okay, not for
You,
me. Not for me. I
y-
find it. I find it very, very cool. The ones that I haven't played is the expensive guitars from Ibanez. I've only played the cheap ones, the G or J, whatever it's called.
I had the signature model from Steve Vai.
Oh, that's a very specific one. No.
It's a very specific one. The wizard necks are extremely thin. I had cramps in my hand because I have very long fingers.
Oh, I see.
So for this reason I changed it because they are very very thin. But for shredding,
It's awesome.
the one day if the world is gonna bring it to SK Slovakia, you will see this beauty what I have here live. The neck is just insane.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But take Taylor guitars, electric guitars, Taylor. They just made a couple back in the day and they stopped. They only make acoustic.
If I would be you, I would be looking at Charvel
Oh, super cool. I know.
compound radius 12 to 16.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you like Floyd Rose and stuff like that. Since I found Music Man with locking tuners but without Floyd, for
I
me,
prefer.
there's no way back.
I agree. I agree. I prefer not to have Floyd Rose. It's too much for me. But Charvel are holy smoke. Yeah, very good guitars. Very good guitars. I
Okay.
couldn't find the one to buy when I wanted to. We didn't have anyone. Anyway, it's a long story. Let's stop here
but
and
but for around 1K you can buy very solid Sarvel guitars, very very crazy ones.
could be back in the day it was impossible. So you had like very few options like Epiphone, Gibson, Fender, the classical ones.
Jackson.
Oh, Jackson I had, and I had the Parker also.
Okay.
Not I had, sorry, I played. With Jackson, I played in which album of Still I'm Sad? I can remember, but it was super cool.
All right. We are officially done. We got a little bit off topic, but why not?
We did that last time too, huh?
Yeah, we did a little bit. Uh, Ladies and gentlemen, if you're still here with us, let us know. Like once again, thank you for tuning in, and let us know in the comments which list was better, mine or Yannis.
Mine, of course. They don't have to. There's no-
I just want to remind you guys that he forgot and changed the night, so punish him.
Wait. And you didn't include Kiss of Death at all.
Yeah, I mean, shame on you, shame on me.
True, true, true.
So, thank you very much for tuning in. Let us know in the comments what other bands would you like to see in the future. We are planning stuff. Feel free to share the channel so we can grow up as a community because hard rock music and heavy metal music is unfortunately slowly dying, and we don't want that. We want to do deep dives and search and learn for more stuff. So let us know in the comments. Subscribe as well for more content. And we'll see you in the next episode of Talk and Rock. Peace out. Thank you very much. Have a good
Thank you,
one.
everyone. Bye bye.